How do you defeat the dungeon?
One must defeat the architect.
And she pulls out a gun.
Roll for it! When you pulled that out, I was like, they got props.
Yeah, it's prop
She
comedy.
loves prop comedy.
They
love
came
prop
with props.
I got a 3. So I'm dead last.
14 initiative.
Got a 13?
12. Do I get a surprise round though?
Normally
pulled
I
it
would
out.
give you a surprise round, except she said you all have to fight her.
That's true. She wasn't that surprised.
I wasn't expecting the gun.
If you make a deception check, I'll let you add sneak attack damage.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Also, we should have taken a rest in the orrery room.
Well, you've got 5.
Jesus, you're right.
I forgot about that.
Well, no, I was healed up to 9,
Well,
and then we leveled up.
When Mrs. Readings
She did
succumbs, we'll just put her in the chair.
You said that.
She gets to 1 HP. She's lived a really lovely 10, possibly 11 husband life. She could sit in the chair.
Yeah, soon 11.
A nice rest.
Now we're going back for Grissom.
All right, so the architect gets to go first.
Great, love that. Love that for us.
Mrs. Readings, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 16.
16. Unfortunately, it is not enough.
Okay, noted.
The architect commands you, drop it, and you drop your gun on the floor
I am compelled to drop my firearm.
as she casts command.
That's not good fire.
Hit you with the Uno reverse.
Damn.
Freddie, you're up.
I see Mrs. Readings drop the gun, clearly against her will, knowing what I know about Mrs. Readings.
She wanted to use that gun.
I'm gonna be like, man, you seem really nice, and I feel really bad about this, but if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And I take out my long sword, and I'm gonna go at her and slash. She's still in the chair, right?
She's still in the chair.
so
yeah.
like, does it just auto hit? She
Roll
can't
to hit.
move. 14.
That is a miss.
She's a boss. She's powerful.
As you swing your sword, you see from her back 2 more arms come down and bring up a shield as she turns your blade.
I get 2 attacks. Can I go again?
Yes.
Christ, she's got so many arms. What the?
Don't miss.
It's even worse. Don't even. I missed again.
Yeah, the shock of seeing the extra arms unfold from her back as a total of 6 arms unwrap, and 2 of them, like I said, are bound to the chair, and so there's an additional 4. You see 2 of them take up the bow.
Yeah.
At the end of another creature's turn, which is your turn, she can take a legendary action.
Great,
So she
love that for
actually
me.
draws the bow and attacks you.
All right. Love that for me.
That is a 22 to hit
Yeah.
for 4 piercing damage
That's not
as
that
one
bad.
of the arrows like sort of strikes your shoulder.
Ow.
Icky, you're up.
Wait, can I use a bonus action real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Icky because Icky's little, and I'm worried about them.
Oh, don't worry.
So you get a +2 to your AC.
I'm invincible.
I know that's what you think. I missed twice.
Not what I think. It's what I
Realized that
believe.
this isn't gonna go super great. I'm gonna Shield of Faith real fast on Icky.
Speaking of actually Icky, Noni goes before you.
Oh, okay.
Noni slaps you on the back
love
and
that.
casts Cure Wounds
Oh, good.
Really
at
love
2nd level.
Ooh.
We love that for her.
Thank you, Noni.
10 plus her spellcasting modifier, so you heal 14 hit points.
Juicy.
Oh my god. I'm almost at full.
Juicy.
Yeah. She smacks you on the butt.
Oh.
And she's like, pick up your gun! You see her.
I'm trying to pick it up.
See her jewelry's off, her pack is gone, and she like kind of wheels behind you. And with her bonus action, she's gonna healing word. Is anyone else hurt?
I've got 25 health.
Yeah, I got 32. You take it.
Yeah. So then she like wheels behind you and hides behind your skirts like she normally does.
I guess I'm the tank now. You find my gun.
And then it is your turn, Icky.
Okay, I'm gonna back up behind the more beefier people, and I whisper to myself, okay, let's do a little one this time. And I cast Firebolt with my new little book friend. And it's a +10.
Oh.
So I rolled a 19, so plus 10, 29.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Damn.
Nice.
So that's 12 fire damage.
12 points of fire damage. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Not very good at those.
You add +2 to that.
Plus 2.
Because I have Aura of Protection now as a 6th level paladin.
I got a 4.
Well, it's a 6 now.
No, that was with the
I
plus
rolled
2.
a 2.
Oh, girly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yup.
Okay.
I was so excited.
Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
No, I think that's all I got.
Okay.
What was the saving throw for?
I have a feeling
Who
I'm
knows, honestly?
gonna get turned into a potted plant at one point.
At the end of your turn, Icky, the architect gets to take another legendary action.
I don't
Nice,
like
nice,
that.
nice.
Ooh.
I have a feeling.
They begin to unmake the dungeon and the creatures within it. So, everyone regains half hit points until the end of the architect's next turn.
Well, wait, that sounds like a good thing.
Regain?
No, if we were to regain.
Yes. You regain
Okay.
half.
It's not everyone heals for half.
Yeah, I was
Look
like,
at
wait,
your
that sounds
hands and you
great.
start to see like the flesh unraveling and you start to see the walls around you melting and you see the Fey realm like just barely being held at bay by these thin crystal walls.
Oh, Jesus.
This is readings, you're up.
She's going to reach out and with one finger, she's going to try and touch the architect and cast a spell.
Yeah.
It's called Bestow Curse.
Yes.
The spell save is 14
Okay.
wisdom. I'm assuming this is a very wise character, which I hate because my only two offensive abilities.
They do get a +9 to the spell.
Well,
Let's hope they roll a nat 1.
But I don't know that from meta knowledge.
No. 25.
Okay. So she tries to just touch her and like try to do a little spell. You're a little brat, ain't you? Just fizzles a little bit. It's worth a shot.
I give you a shrug. I'm not doing so hot either.
with
Girl in a chair. Why is this so hard?
I don't know. She keeps dodging things in
Yeah.
that seat.
Yeah, no,
it's
this is more
easy.
like your finger comes out and touches her, and I'll give you this. She almost feels comfort at touching another human being.
Oh my God, wait. Oh my God, wait.
So even if you try to curse her, like,
She kind of liked it.
yeah, she liked it.
She's kind of into that.
Just kind of like, oh.
we like her.
Did you feel that because I felt it?
Like a little bit of static. Yeah. Do you say this?
Yeah, did you? Yeah. Did you feel that? Because I kind of felt it. I don't know about you.
The architect felt it.
The AMVs that will be cut down from this will call us roommates.
This is readings. How many people have you romanced in this dungeon?
All of them.
Every
as she
single one.
should.
Thing,
So many new husbands.
Like sexy people in this.
Just a lot of hot people in here.
It's just everyone's so pretty, and you know, you always have to be moving up in the world. And the architect is a very nice title, and so you know, I just figured. And as she's reaching for the gun, so, you know, I just figured, you know, that we would have a little talk to.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to pick up the gun.
Okay, she picks up the gun again, and she tries to like move a little bit back,
Okay.
and she's gonna point it, but she can't take another attack.
You will take an op attack if you move out of the range.
All right, then we're going point blank with this thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Point blank.
point blank.
Giddy up. Felon.
She would like to do something unfelon-like.
Give her a hug.
Is that possible? Can we sit on her lap and just give her a little?
Wait, oh.
She might need some love.
You don't understand.
In the middle
I
of
was gonna
combat,
say
just
it.
like
Yeah.
She's got 4 arms.
She's
probably give really good hugs.
And if not, then I'm in a hug, an embrace. I'm in a
Yeah.
good position to just,
Okay,
know?
well,
Oh,
That's a good
all
point.
right, well,
just in case.
Yeah. And you put your arms around her neck.
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check.
20.
She's startled, but it's not an unwelcome gesture. And in fact, you feel 2 of her free arms embrace you back.
girly.
How tight is she hugging? Because
However, being in such close proximity to the architect, it's hard for you, and you begin to be racked with some of that power. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
You get a +2 to it.
14 then.
You become aware of everything in the dungeon. Your mind almost immediately goes back to Princess Shiitake, and you feel like you could make the fungal forest grow, or you feel like you could kill it. You feel like you could drop an ooze or create a spectral dragon. You feel like you could reanimate the souls of every person who's ever died here, and you feel like you could do anything. Your sentience begins to merge with that of the architect.
Not an unwelcome feeling for Felon. She likes a little bit of power, but then it's a little bit overwhelming.
With the failed save, I'm gonna roll a d4. I've basically started a clock for our audience. When the clock fills, you will meld with the architect.
Okay.
That's a 1. So you start to feel the experience of like melding with the architect. The other 2 arms of the architect still feel compelled to do their will. They don't attack you because the architect recognizes you as part of its person. But they are going to attack everybody else. Let's see.
Does that make it harder for everyone else to attack, actually?
You are center
thought
mass
about
now.
it,
Yeah, you are center mass
Whoopsie.
now.
The burning hands hits you. I'm very sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
sorry.
I'm ready.
I'm going to roll a d4 to see who this targets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. That's a 1.
Yeah, no, hit
Probably
me.
best case scenario.
Yeah, hit me.
That is a 24 to hit.
Of course it does. Oh.
Yeah, I thought so.
Big
So you
boys
take
now.
4d6 radiant damage. So that's a 5, a 5,
Girl.
a 3, and a 3. So that's 16 points of radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against you before the end of your next turn has advantage, since you are now glimmering with this sort of scintillating pale green light.
Okay.
As the guiding bolt streaks across the room, aimed by one of the hands and punctures you through the chest. Yeah, it doesn't leave a hole since it's magic, but
Yeah.
you feel it like sort of,
Not great. Hey, Jasmine, can I use that reaction now?
you can.
I'm gonna get hit with the blast. Oh, it doesn't feel good. I'm looking around. I'm like, this is bad. This is not great for us. And I'm a paladin, and I pride myself on being a good, joyful ball of love and sunshine. But I am also a demon, and sometimes that comes out in the form of a hellish rebuke that I'm very embarrassed
Hell
about.
yeah.
We support you.
This character is in a chair, so I'm gonna have them automatically fail the hellish rebuke.
Yeah,
or
it
the
was
dexterity save.
Yeah, it was a DC 13. 13. All right, so I go like, everyone, this is kind of, I'm very embarrassed about this. Please don't think badly of me. And the horrible, dark, infernal flames burst out of me and engulf her in the chair.
Yeah, as the flames engulf the chair, Felon, you notice 2 additional arms come down to protect you from the bulk of it. So you only take 3 points of fire damage from this.
Sorry, Felon.
And
All good.
the architect takes the additional 10. So this dealt 23 points of damage to the architect.
Okay.
As they take Felon's damage for them. Freddie, it is your turn. That was just your reaction.
Yeah, that was my reaction. So, part of me really wants to join Felon in that hug. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Don't do it.
I would do.
Why would you do
I would do anything for this adventure to end with a group hug, but I have a feeling that's not 100% the best solution at the moment. So I'm just gonna go out again with my long sword.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
You get 2 strikes.
14 plus 6 is 20.
That's a hit?
Actually, straight up, can I do a smite?
Yes.
As you should.
2d8 extra radiant damage.
Okay.
11, and then plus 5, 16.
So 16 points of damage?
Yeah.
As the arms come down to like protect Felon from the fire, it's a perfect opening for you and you use it. Your longsword hits true and you are able to smite the creature.
Yeah, so my blade's gonna start glowing. I got the little heart on my shield, right? And it's that kind of like beautiful friendship energy that flows through it. And I'm like, Felon's my friend. I don't think this is a good situation for her to be in, actually. And I'll hit and I'll smite. I can attack again, right? Even if I use a smite? So I'm gonna swing again. That's a 13 plus 6, 19.
That hits.
I'm not gonna smite again. 12.
12. Yeah, your second strike hits true as well, and you feel like you are doing damage to this creature. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
No, because I'm gonna save my little spells, my little guys.
At the end of its turn.
Actually, wait. Can I use my bonus action to convince it to let Felon go, to yell at it?
You can use your bonus action to convince Felon
Yeah.
to get out of the chair.
Felon, I'm like, hey, Felon, everyone's melting. This is a really bad time. Are you sure this is a good idea? And you gotta understand, my conflict of interest in I love hugs. I'm all about hugs. I'm so proud of you for going to give this woman a hug, but you are melting. And I'm worried about you.
I'm embraced in the hug. I'm feeling it.
She's feeling the love.
Felon left you on red.
Oh my God, I poured my heart out, Felon.
It says message delivered, Freddie.
Red.
I'm just convincing
Not
myself like,
responded.
her phone is off, maybe she didn't see it.
You're in melee range. They're going to attack you with one of the arms.
Okay.
Actually, I think that's only an 18 to hit.
My armor class is 17, so that does hit.
That does hit. Okay, so you take another 7 points of damage as one of the arms grabs the scimitar from the belt and like strikes out at you now that you're in melee range.
I'm like, ow, that hurts, but also scimitars are really cool, so I can't be mad.
As you are being unmade, all of your healing spells are now only half as effective
Yeah.
for the next 2 turns. Noni is gonna use her action.
All right.
Guys, listen. We're God's chosen warriors.
Very good.
Even when you can't see him, God is there. He is a silent observer at every table, a quiet watcher at the window, the silent wanderer behind all our footsteps. He's even here right now.
Noni,
It's a little creepy,
He
actually.
looks around a little panicked.
He's always there. He's always watching. He knows everything about you. All the time. And she casts Beacon of Hope, which unfortunately, despite her unsettling words, bestows hope and vitality. She can choose any number of creatures in range. She chooses all of you for the duration. You all have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and you regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
yo.
So it's just, she's the opposite of the architect.
That's gonna come in handy.
God's here right now, guiding every arrow. It's all his will.
So
That's all I got, guys. That's how I feel for all of you.
anytime somebody tries to heal any of us,
We don't even have to roll, it's just the max.
It's just the max.
Love
If
that.
it
Love
says
that.
1d8 plus 4, it's just 8 plus 4.
Love that.
Love that.
Yeah, clerics are wild.
Okay, I'm gonna need someone else to start doing some damage to this thing.
Don't worry, I got you.
I mean, Icky, you are up.
Firebolt again. That
Love
worked.
that.
That worked really well last time.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Yeah.
So it's a dirty 20.
That
All right.
hits.
So that is 3 points of fire damage.
That is low on 2d10s. Oh.
Yeah.
You see that your firebolt is going to just hit true, and you can't bring yourself to use the full force of your magic, knowing that Felon might potentially take some of the damage. Roll me on your wild magic table.
But, okay.
Give me a d20 roll.
Okay,
And if you
just-
roll a 1, then it creates a wild magic
Okay.
surge.
It's a 7.
You're
scary.
able to control the wild magic that wants to come itching out of your body now that you're so close to this realm where your fey roots are kind of incurring upon the world. But your friendship with Felon is deeper than your blood bond with the Fae.
So much. I don't want to hurt you with the big spell.
Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
I think a lot of the stuff I could do is all around sorcery points, and I realized I might have only had 2, and I spent
Got
them
it.
on that bend luck.
Yeah.
Should have kind of saved that.
Twin spell and stuff I think requires sorcery points.
So I'm like,
Didn't think clearly.
Mrs. Readings, you're up.
It's been a long time coming. Mrs. Readings pulls the trigger on her little gun that is squarely pointed at the architect. Does she dodge it?
Roll to hit. It's just, she has these arms that can come down and deflect
I
it.
hate
but-
those arms.
Yeah, I'm pretty sick of those arms.
We're cooking with a 7.
Your little artillerist gun goes off, and you see one like arm with a big brass wristband on it come down across her face and deflect your bullet, Wonder Woman style.
That was pretty cool, I gotta say.
Yeah, making me reload again. She starts fiddling. with
You
the
only
gun.
have one little bullet in there.
Yeah, it's only a single shot Derringer. And that's the end of her turn. She's so disgruntled right now.
Felon, give me another wisdom saving throw. You have
Yeah.
advantage because of Noni's talk about God.
And you still
Yes.
get the +2 from me.
And +2 from you.
You need to beat a 16.
Okay, I got an 18, 19, 20.
You still feel like you can control the dungeon, but with that resounding success, you also kind of remember who you are and you remember what you're going through. You do not completely meld with the architect yet, but instead of being overwhelmed by the experience of controlling the dungeon, you actually see who the architect was when they came here. You feel like you can move it like a movie forward and back through time. And you see a young woman with her party coming here to make new lives for themselves. And you see them betray her. But she survives. And when she comes to the throne room and realizes her fate and what she must do, you see her tearfully defeat the creature that built this dungeon and take its place, accepting her fate.
Would it be considered a sneak attack if I did end up deciding to bite it?
Yeah.
That was my first thought. And then my second thought is, could I pull away? Like, can I pull away from it?
Yeah, so it was like you passed your persuasion check, so it was like a consensual hug.
A 6-second.
We love
consensual
consent.
hug.
A long, lingering
A
consensual
long
hug.
6-second
Always ask your
hug.
four-armed partner for consent before going in for a hug.
She sneak attacks and goes in for the bite.
Roll to hit. You
'Kay.
get advantage since it is a sneak attack.
So only 9.
You don't see like the architect, you see the adventurer you just had a vision of. And your fangs stop shy. You're unable to bring yourself to do it.
You just
Use a little smooch. Use your bonus action to give it a little smooch.
Could I use my bonus action to actually just disengage?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage. I've decided to stop, not bite, and just pull away.
You're able to pull away without taking any opportunity attacks. And with that, we come to the top of initiative, and it is the architect's turn. As you pull away, and the architect kind of remembers what they're doing, their job is to challenge you all and have you all rise to the challenge. You see that like sort of metallic sheen that was on her black hair come alive as a million iridescent locusts come bursting off of her hair, and it looks jet black once more as she casts Insect Plague.
Phase 2.
Yeah, everyone make a Constitution saving throw, and I believe you get a +2
You all get a
from
+2,
Freddy's
yeah.
bonus.
Okay. 8 for Felon.
20 for Icky.
6, my
I
guy.
guess.
I'm using that now.
I rolled really high on those 4d10. Who rolled below a 16? All 3 of you take 20 points of piercing damage as these
Even though I'm
locusts rip
disengaged?
through you. It's an AoE. Using your roguish ability, you take half damage from that. And so for you, it'll be 10 damage. Mrs. Reading's ready, it's the full 20.
I'm down.
You all see Freddy collapse to the floor, knocked unconscious.
Put her in the chair.
Bugs. Ugh.
Freddy, make a death saving throw.
Oh, why does it have to be me that gets the scary spotlight?
But
Oh
you
my
do have
God.
advantage because of Noni's
Yeah.
ability.
The higher one was 11.
You succeed.
That's a 16.
Okay, we're good.
At the end of your turn, they're going to attack. They're going to attack Icky with an arrow attack.
I can't
That's
count.
a 21 to hit.
That defo hits.
The arrow strikes you for 8 points of
Okay.
piercing damage.
Okay. That's not so bad yet.
It is Noni's turn. She has mass healing word. Noni is going to heal everyone, including you, Freddie, for 7 HP.
So am I up or am I just?
You're
not?
conscious.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like prone on the floor, but you're conscious.
Yeah, I take a big breath in. Ugh. That was a lot of bugs. I didn't like that at all, actually.
And Noni's like, rally, guys.
Noni, if you say something about God, I swear.
Say something about God, Noni.
When God gives you an insect,
No.
he gives you a window to usher the insect out of. Remember that, Freddie.
I cough up
That's the
some
healing
insects.
word. That's the mass healing word.
I cough up a couple flies. This sucks. Everything about this sucks.
And Noni's gonna use their action to hide.
Fair.
Noni.
Relatable.
Yeah, try to get away from these like insects in this 20-foot radius. Icky, it's your turn.
Okay, it's hard being invincible.
Yeah, you don't think you can die.
I'm totally good.
How many hit points do you have, Vicky?
Yo, I've got 34 right now. I accidentally
doing
opened
great.
the wrong app. There we go. After seeing Freddie go down, Icky's like, all right, like cracks their little baby hand.
Felon is out of the way now.
Felon's out of the way now. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. I'm gonna try I have a really cool spell.
Yeah.
I've got a couple cool spells
I'm so
that I think
excited.
I can do.
I get within 15 feet of the architect, and I cast Burning Hands.
Amazing.
Just like, this is for Freddie.
yeah.
Icky.
Um,
Icky, be careful, but I love you.
It's they must make a dexterity saving throw to beat an 18.
Yeah, they're in a chair.
Okay, that's fair.
That's kind of why this fight is so hard, is
Yeah.
like this character automatically fails dex saves.
Yeah.
11.
You
Fire damage.
see the crystal beginning to crack away from the architect, but they are still alive. Mrs. Readings.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to. She goes in her purse and she pulls out the card that she had just been given. And she uses it against this poor architect.
Yeah. They make a Constitution save. 17 is the DC, so you brandish the card in front of her, and you see it beginning to take effect. And then you hear her say, "The architect created the card. The architect can withstand it."
You know, architect.
As she makes the DC for the Constitution save.
And does that count as an attack? Or it's an action for me using
Yeah,
it?
it was an action to
Okay.
brandish it. You still have your bonus action.
I don't do bonus actions.
That's
beyond
fair.
talking. Miss
I'm having a
Readings
great
goes
time.
back to still fiddling with the gun. 'Cause she's got to get the gunpowder out. So she's just, it takes a long time to get these little things. She takes out a tiny little when you push the
Clean it,
pellet down. Yeah. All right. Okay. And that's the
Felon,
turn.
it's your turn.
Okay. So you said during Icky's turn, when they used the burning hands, that some of the crystals kind of melted away. Was that because she just like literally got melted, or because it was like letting go of her?
Yeah, it was like the throne almost realized that her time was up and started to relinquish her. I would say you're close enough to her that you realize that she's on the losing side of this battle.
Yeah, I feel some connection with the architect, and I kind of want to see her like survive this a little bit.
Yeah, you can declare any damage as non-lethal damage
Oh.
in D&D.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can incapacitate her and choose not to kill her.
Oh, okay. We're cool with that.
We love a non-lethal queen.
I cast Power Word Kill. Non-lethal. Just kidding.
Okay,
I don't have
so
that spell yet.
because she's disengaged, does that make Felon still a bit sneaky?
Yes, so you get sneak attack damage anytime one of your allies is in melee range. Currently, you have 2.
Felon's like close to the chair, but almost like on the side, like angled towards the back of it. And so Felon uses her swift movement to almost like jump over the chair and takes her dagger, and she attempts to pierce it into her neck,
Okay.
non-lethally.
Not lethally stab you in the neck.
Yeah.
Rolled it.
14.
You get a +7 to that.
Yeah. That's your weapon bonus.
Oh.
Is that to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So 14 plus 7 is,
That's
what
a
is
high
that,
number.
21?
That's 21.
A 21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You get 1d4, 3d6, and then add 3.
Holy
Wow.
Holy
Lots of dice.
Sorry, bad
of
words.
dice.
Oh my god.
Rogue doing rogue stuff.
Isn't it? It's actually plus 4 because of the dagger, that
dagger,
you gave me.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
21?
Yeah. As you plunge your dagger into her neck, she falls forward limp. For now, she's bleeding out. She's dying, but she is not dead yet. And you exit initiative order, having successfully beaten the architect of the dungeon.
You're welcome, everybody. I know that I helped a lot.
Yeah.
I told you God could make anything happen.
Look,
I'm starting to believe it now.
I'm telling you, just come. We only have school one day a week. It's on Sundays. It's great.
Felon, are you doing okay? I feel like you stabbed that with a little less force than you usually do, and you had a little more trauma in your eyes.
Yeah, you didn't finish the job. Noni and Mrs. Readings. She's still breathing. You didn't finish your job.
I saw who she was. She's like us, really. I know it sounds weird. I'm so heartless usually. It's disgusting.
This is beautiful, Felon.
Beautiful.
Like us, you mean like a demon, an old woman, a vampire, and a little guy.
And a noni. Yeah.
Oh, and Noni
And
as
one
well.
really hot, God-loving, God-fearing, strong-in-her-face Southern woman.
You're
Yeah.
hot and God loves you.
And a Christian.
I start rummaging around in my bag and I'm pulling out the dinosaur band-aids and spreading them out on the ground.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. So the whole idea of this is that the Feywild is bleeding into the real world through this dungeon. Can we put a big metaphorical Band-Aid on it that isn't a person?
I'm technically not a person.
You're a little guy.
I'm a little guy. I could go.
What if we channeled all this Feywild energy into a nice little dino Band-Aid that we plop on the chair?
Now that
Is that possible?
the architect is a bit, she's a bit thrown off of her throne,
there you go.
potentially. Is there a way to see or talk with her to see like how originally how it was supposed to be?
You know that she was drawn here by the same legend you all were. That one could have whatever they wanted when they got to the heart of the dungeon. And in some ways, you realize, yeah, she could make mountains of money. She could do whatever she wanted. And she chose to continue the cycle so that the people of Waterford and the realm wouldn't suffer.
Is the chair vacant currently because she's kind of bleeding on the ground?
It is empty.
Felon would like to sit in the chair. Because I can have whatever I want in the chair.
What do you will?
Felon wants everything to stay the way it was prior to them entering the dungeon. She doesn't want Princess Shiitake to leave or get destroyed. She doesn't want the Fae to get destroyed. She doesn't want the world to collapse or anything like that. She just wants everything to be okay.
You all are whisked away to that day before you entered the dungeon. The felon is not with you. We are left with an image of Felon sitting upon the crystal throne, doing what she needs to do to keep her friends safe. Thank you for joining us for Magic and Stuff.
so proud of you, but also
I did not expect that to happen. I thought it was just gonna be happy and end, and I was gonna be done. Come back to the dungeon and visit me and save me. It's fine.